My presentation is on job insecurity leading to cynical behavior and my experience with such. First off, key takeaways from the source include that employees are hired by an organization to complete tasks and complete jobs. In return, they receive pay and benefits and everything that comes along with specific job packages. This is supported by agent theory, in which the employee and the organization enter into a contract where both parties receive what they want. However, the psychological contract theory states that um, an employee is naturally inclined to do their best, and a psychological contract with themselves is formed because they want to do the job that they have been hired to do. When a contract is violated, is when there's job insecurity. This can lead to cynical behavior on the part of the employee because they feel that they have nothing to lose uh, by not performing their best. Um, the discussion and how to resolve this is stated as HR is important in not only regulating what work is being done, but also monitoring the employees' feelings and actions and everything that pertains to that to provide the best support and the best buffer between organizational structures and the employee. My experience with this is we had a co-worker at Dahlonega Quick Lube, which is a vehicle servicing station, who showed very little motivation, and as a result of that, his job became at stake because he was not fulfilling his requirements to the organization. Um, he began to lie and he began to produce poor work and um, had a lot of mistakes that he was making. So he also began to defy management and avoided accountability for his actions. After this had proceeded for a while without any change or any effort on his part to remedy the situation, he was then terminated from his position and had to go and look for work elsewhere. This matters because um, whenever you think about an organization and an employee, you must think about both sides of the argument and how both sides feel. And mitigating this and coming up with solutions that work for managers and the employees is very important. You can't understate how getting this resolved and keeping morale high as well as productivity high. That's very crucial to a business and both sides of said business. Anyone that has anyone on the organizational or the employment side would benefit from my findings as well as my experience because when you think about how you can begin to eliminate some of these issues and how each side gets to the point where a termination occurs, you can see the false steps that were taken on both sides and how it could have been mitigated and how it could have been um, resolved without such severe consequences. Um, the the workplace can be improved by the employee feeling as if they are heard, as well as the organization getting what they need from the employee. If the employee can voice their opinions and um, be heard, and then come to an agreement that meets both parties' requirements, then it will be easy for um, the workplace to be a more encompassing environment for both the organization and the employee. My specific action steps that I recommend for organizations, managers, and employees um, is to hire HR managers and make sure that you have a team that is dedicated to being the buffer between the employee and the organization, because communication can often be misinterpreted, and organization in that um, aspect, as far as providing quality metrics and capturing employee feedback, will be crucial for each side to understand one another and to work to improve so both sides of the contract are met. this is my works cited, and I encourage anyone looking to learn more about job insecurity as it relates to cynicism, to give it a read. Thank you.